Greetings and welcome. We continue with chapter number 2. And at the end of the chapter number 1, I told you that something terrible happened 3 days after the meeting that the animals had, that it was scheduled by Old Major. So in chapter number 2, early stages of chapter number 2, it will be revealed what terrible thing happened. And sadly, Old Major will die peacefully in his sleep. And it goes back to the famous said that the man dies, but the idea persists. In this case, the pig died, but his idea will persist. What idea? The idea of rebellion. That idea will continue. And the two young boars are gonna take care of that idea. Will continue with the plans and will become leaders of the animals of that conglomerate of animals. Those are Snowball and Napoleon. At this moment, we're gonna have Snowball as the top leader, and then in the second tier leader will be Napoleon. They will always be together. There's also a small fat pig whose name is Squealer. Squealer is very good speaker. Therefore, Squealer will be an important instrument, an important tool for this rebellion and for the post rebellion. So we have the preparation of the rebellion, and in every place we have someone naive, someone ignorant. And in the meeting that Snowball and Napoleon had for, like, they informed the animals they were going to persist with the rebellion. We're going to continue with that. We're going to move forward with the plan. We have a mare, and the mare's name is Molly. Molly, the only thing she thinks is about sugar. And she will say, will they be sugar after the rebellion? Everyone's like, what? All of this happened because the raven. The raven's name is Moses. And Moses is the favorite pet of Mr. Jones. Moses, great speaker. And the thing is that Moses will continually, he will tell tales. And one of the tales that he will say will be the tale of Sugar Candy Mountain. Apparently a place that you could find all of the sugar in the world. Since he know that Molly loved sugar, he began telling tales about Sugar Candy Mountain. All of a sudden, we're gonna have something very interesting. Mr. Jones will start drinking. He will start doing bets. He will lose money. And Mr. Jones is gonna be in a kind of depression. He will have bread. He will dip the bread in beer, and he will eat from that. And the crumbs that fall, he just feeds Moses with those crumbs. So the only animal that he was thinking about, you know what, you're gonna have your food, was Moses. The cows, they were not milk, so it hurt. All of the milk they had, so they were constantly screaming. Like I said in video number 1, the situation of the farm, all of the wood of the farm was in a bad condition. The area with the animals, it wasn't healthy for the animals. And the animals said, you know what, we need to do something about it. Like, we need to move forward with our plans if we want to stop with this mystery that we're having. The first ones that are going to start this is going to be the cows. They're going to break one of the doors of the barn, and the rest of the animals are going to follow. All of a sudden, Mr. Jones will listen to that commotion, and he will get his men, and they will grab the whips, and they will go in there, and they will start lashing with the whips. But the animals, they continue, and the animals will kick Mr. Jones and his men out of Maynard Farm. So the rebellion, we had a successful rebellion. The animals are going to take charge of Maynard Farm. Snowball and Napoleon will take control as the two leaders. And they will start singing Beasts of England as a way of a triumphant song for them. This Beasts of England will become an anthem of rebellion. Very important. If you see the national anthems, the majority of the national anthems, if you read the lyrics, they're about rebellion, about the blood, about the sweat that they have to drop and lose to accomplish the ultimate goal. This is no different from any regular anthem. So Mr. Jones, Snowball and Napoleon are going to gather the animals, are going to say, you know what, we're going to use Mr. Jones' farmhouse as a museum. We're going to preserve it as a museum. Also, the pigs are going to reveal that for the past 3 months they have been like teaching themselves how to read and write. They found an old book that was lost, it was thrown in the farm, and that it belonged to Mr. Jones' kids. That's how we know that he had kids, and we presume that he had a wife. What happened, we don't know, but we could presume a lot of things. That's your duty right now. Presume and think, make an inference. What do you think happened to the kids? What do you think happened to the wife of Mr. Jones? Look at the state of Mr. Jones. Look at the attitude of Mr. Jones. All of that could be fuel to the fire of whatever happened with his family. A Snowball will ask for paint, black and white paint. There's like a sign that says Maynard Farm. He's gonna climb the ladder, and he will paint in black the Maynard Farm, and with the white he will paint Animal Farm. Also, in a side, he will put like a list of 7 commandments. The 7 commandments. Let me see if I can find them real quick right here. 7 commandments. So I can read you the commandments. Commandment number 1. Whatever goes upon 2 legs is an enemy. Commandment number 2. Whatever goes upon 4 legs or has wings is a friend. Commandment number 3. No animal shall wear clothes. Remember, all these commandments goes from who? Old Major. Commandment number 4. No animal shall sleep in a bed. Commandment number 5. No animal shall drink alcohol. Commandment number 6. No animal shall kill any other animal. Commandment number 7. All animals are equal. Ironically, it's a similar line that is included in the Constitution of the United States of America, that it says all men are created equal. In this case, all animals are equal. Just bringing some historical reference for you guys to connect the dots. All of a sudden, 3 cows are screaming. And when they check the cows, they were filled with milk. So Snowball and Napoleon, they ask, hey, milk the freaking cows. And they'll bring the buckets, and they'll they'll milk the cows, and the cows are like, we're relieved. There's a problem. All of the commotion ends, the painting of the commandments, the milking of the cows, everything good. Everyone, the animals go to sleep. And then the next day when they wake up, guess what? The milk disappeared. And the milk is not going to disappear just to disappear. It is obvious that something happened to the milk. What happened? I would love to tell you. But you know what? I'll tell you in the next video for chapter number 3. So stay tuned. It's your duty to stay tuned. And we'll continue with this discussion in part number 3. And I'll tell you what happened with the milk that they just milked the cows. Take care.